that's weird lighting. Whatever. There we go. I don't like it so bright on my face. It's too bright on my eyes. I don't have my sunglasses today. I don't know what I did with them. Must have put them away. Anyways, doesn't matter. Hello, Cancer. How are you? Cancer. We did that yesterday. Leo. It's Leo. All right. Some lady put in the comments, please don't smoke weed when you do your readings. She basically said I got angry for no reason because I was smoking weed. I'm like, you must not smoke weed because, like, I don't get angry. But people make me angry, that's for sure, when they do stupid things. But does she know this channel? That, like, all I do is blaze one for the nation? Like, come on, lady. What are you doing? I think she's on the wrong channel. Okay, so what I'm getting is somebody could be talking about you behind your back, but right in front of your face. Okay, not really. I might have to get off that topic. Okay, maybe not, but like somebody could be talking about you for sure. But what I see is that somebody you're having sex with, or okay, let me tell you. This wand is huge. We're gonna use the biggest wand, really? Okay, whatever. Okay. What I see, and like this kind of stuff's gonna come up, so it is what it is. I think that somebody had some type of like sex hex on them. Okay? And they're leaving that behind. They're getting out of it. Okay? It's sex in reverse with hex in reverse. So, I don't know what this is. Like, I don't know if somebody was having sex and unwillingly, like sex trafficked. Could be pedophile abuse, something like that. Somebody has shown up. Somebody shown up to escort you out of this situation. This has to take very strategic planning, okay? Because you could get hurt while trying to leave. But once you get out of there, it's like a whole different world. Like, I don't know. The only way I can find that out I'm gonna get these ones. Oh yeah, okay. We did just get death. What dimension did this happen in? Okay, so it happened in reverse. Okay, so I think this happened in the 6th dimension. They acted like a lover. Like, this is my partner. And they killed you, ultimately. Kind of like left you for dead. Like, they might have just, like, raped you so much that you were no good to them anymore, so they just left you for dead. Like, I almost get now, yeah, like, now I'm getting this dog rescuer, and he found a backyard breeder who was breeding this Jack Russell, and the Jack Russell actually literally had to have his penis removed, and he had to build a new urethra track for him so he could pee because his penis was so infected and basically worn off because he had made this dog mate so much that literally his dick was falling off. And that dog was being used for sex, right? To knock up all the other bitches. So, oh, that's so gross. Oh, God. This definitely is a really hard ending for somebody, okay? I don't know if you've had dreams about this, but by keeping you locked up, they made something, okay? They made money off you. Like, they literally could have trafficked you to other people, to their friends, to people around them. I just saw somebody getting like tickets, like somebody taking money and then giving a ticket and going, oh, she's over in room 6 or room 13. Ugh. Yeah, that's my daughter or sister or mother or something. Ugh. So that's the Lovers, Cancer, Scorpio, Sagittarius, and Strength. Well, actually, you showed up. No, who are we on? Leo. Yeah, Leo, you just showed up. I forget. We just did Cancer yesterday. So Leo, you just showed up. So this is like, you know what I'm getting of? I feel like somebody is going to have a long road of healing after this. This is something that can kill a lot of people. And clearly it did kill you in some way. And the universe is like, you're being brought back to life, okay? There's going to be balance that comes in and strength that comes in and movement forward for you. So it's like whoever suffered from this, being used and trafficked like this, whoever went through this is getting out of it. Yes. Oh my gosh, look. Someone's definitely been trapped. Okay? And it's time to break free. It's time to stand up and break free and fly away. Because they've taken precious parts of your womanhood away from you. Okay? And that is unacceptable. And that's why you're being told to break free. Okay? I think money's going to come back around to you. You might even get pregnant and have a baby. This is going to be in your heart forever. Okay? And I do think that if you have kids in the future, you're going to be very, very protective of them. And so you should be. Especially if you were trafficked in this way, like obviously you were taken in some way and held against your will. And I mean, good for you for even bringing in kids into this world. I mean, with my damage, I won't do it because I just couldn't live with myself if anything ever happened to them because of what happened to me. That's just my own personal journey. So the fact that you can even think about having kids at the end of all of this is like a miracle. If you can have sex after this is a fucking miracle. So, like somebody, I almost feel like, they could come up as the snake, in the reading that I did a couple days ago called Judgment of Five. There was a snake that came in, and this person is coming up the Son of Wands, which is a snake. And the Son of Wands in reverse, which means they took a lot of fire from you. And like your womanhood, or your manhood, like they took something away from you. And you think it's dead, but it's not. It's just like, it's almost like laying there and pretending you're dead until you know you can get out. Right? It's like, oh, okay, now I'm almost getting what was it called? It's an M. Night Shyamalan movie, and it's got Mr. Glass in it. It has Bruce Willis and the other guy, this raging fucking schizophrenic guy. He's got all three of them together, and like Slice or something, or Spice, I just forget what it's called anyways. So Mr. Glass, okay, he pretends to be in this coma. It's Samuel L. Jackson, and he is basically made of glass. His bones are made of glass. So in this movie, okay, he is in a wheelchair, and he pretends to be completely out of it. Right? He pretends that he can't react and that he's not paying attention. It's all a game. And then he watches so then he can break free. And I know that happens where people will suddenly, like, they'll play dumb in some way. So then they have to go to the hospital, or then so they have to seek medical treatment, or then suddenly somebody stops watching them so much. Because then they're like, well, why are you going to watch him? He's a fucking idiot. He hasn't moved for 12 years. Right? It's like, okay, no, that's what you think. Because maybe it takes 12 years to break free. Maybe it takes 13 years to break free. Maybe it takes an extremely long time to get out of what you're in because A, you probably don't have any money, right? So you have to like slowly put away money. You have to slowly pack. You have to think about these things, and you probably only had this little small window to do these things in because then somebody was watching you again. Right? So it's almost like whatever dimension this happened in, this could have been going on for a very long time. Right? I just got a confirmation on that. So it's could have been going on for a very long time. And it's taken a very long time to do this. Things don't just happen overnight. Right? Sometimes they do. Sometimes people get out of things and they run and they break free and it's like day 2. Other people spend fucking 20 years in something before they get the courage to break free from it, because then that's where like feelings and things come in, where it's like your captor becomes the only one that's ever loved you, and then it's hard to leave because there are good parts of them and there are good signs with them, and then you're like, well, you know, like they do call me and they do love me, and they make dinner for me every night, and you know, like, yeah, okay, they rape me, but that's not the only thing. Like, we would watch things together and we would do things together. It's like, yeah, but just remember, you slipped that little part in about he would rape you, right? So it's like you do get that, you know, kind of like brainwashing going on, where the one who's abusing you, you think is the only one who loves you. So anyways, you are breaking free of this, okay? That's what I'm picking up. I'm picking up that this spell, okay, this hex, because I don't actually think it was going on in 3D, right? Like I said, I think it's happening in the 6th dimension, so I don't even think it was happening in 3D, but it was coming out in 3D. That's the thing, because there are always going to be signs that things are happening in other dimensions, because it's not right here. Right? So if you haven't had sex for a while, or if you haven't had good relationships, if you've had sexual attractions to people, or hold over people, or you let people use you for sex, or you were like me and collected money for sex, like stuff like that. Like because you were thrown off somehow, right? So you were thrown off your path. So something said, use your body for sex, and you did, because you were being used in another dimension. So I just heard a telephone ringing in my head. Somebody calling the front desk at my work. So that's a huge thing, is like, it's like because there's fuel here that moves you forward. So it's like, once you get out of this room, this holding cell of somebody's that somebody's kept you in for a long time, metaphorically speaking, I think now your life is going to drastically change, okay? I think things are going to happen for you. I definitely think somebody really loving is going to come into your life, okay? Because now you've gotten the monster away from you, right? What's the time? 17 minutes or 19 minutes? 17? Okay, we still got a few more minutes. So I want to know what turns you on. Oh my gosh, I think you're going to meet somebody. I want to know so I can be your only one. I want to know. That's Joe, by the way. I want to know. Holy R&B 90s coming in. Like, this might be some, like, bang into some old R&B jams. Okay. What's going to happen for this person after getting out of this? Yeah, they take a huge mask off, okay? Making new memories, moving forward, like, you are getting out of this, all right? I think you really honestly could have been gaslighting yourself, or gaslighting the fact that you're single and that no one's in your life. It's like gaslighting that your life's not coming together, and that has to stop, okay? Because you're going to be starting to make new memories, because endings are here, which means you're burying the casket. You're moving on, okay? You can't stay in that room forever being locked up, or you're never going to live, right? So it's like you unveil yourself as this new person, okay? And by unveiling yourself and starting to make new memories, you get passion in your life, okay? So I feel like a lot of options start to come in as you stabilize yourself, okay? So stability is coming in, passion is coming in, and many options are coming in, like keys on a ring, okay? And I think that a lot of this is going to be happening pretty quickly. All right, what's the time frame on this? If you can give it to me in this deck, it'd be great. It's definitely not happening today. Okay, but it's happening, okay? There's still some boundaries that maybe you have up because of this. You might be still a little bit angry because of what's happened to you, but you do have a twin flame out there. Everybody has a person, right? And I was watching The Office I don't think it was last night, but maybe the night before, and Jim figures out that Dwight and Angela are together, and he doesn't understand Dwight, okay? He thinks Dwight is the weirdest, most awkward, most inappropriate, most anything kind of person, okay? It's not that they don't get along, but Jim does not understand Dwight, okay? Most people don't understand Dwight. If you're not a Dwight, you wouldn't understand. And Jim actually says on camera, there is somebody for everybody. Because if Dwight has somebody like Angela, who's perfect for him, okay, head of accounting, perfect for him, then there's a perfect person for everybody. Okay, it's a show, but I'm just saying, hypothetically speaking. I think it's just funny that I actually watched that episode. And I remember Jim saying that because Jim has to be hopeful because Pam is about to marry Roy. And Jim is in love with Pam. And he believes that Pam is his soulmate, but now she's going to marry Roy. But then, plot twist, Pam doesn't marry Roy. And then, plot twist, she ends up with Jim. Because Jim's her best friend. So, take it how it resonates. But you're definitely, there's a lot of abundance coming in, okay? You might self-indulge a little bit. And again, new memories. Like, I don't know if you're going to be taking pictures, a lot more pictures coming in the future, posting a lot more pictures, something with pictures. I do think that somebody is definitely going to be filming their life or taking more pictures of their life, and they're going to get out of this situation. And I really think they're going to indulge. It's time to heal. It's time to get some shadow work done. It's time to focus on yourself and how much you've accomplished, how much you're worth, how much you've been through. So much to do, so much time, right? So, and then that's where this passion comes in, because I think it has something to do with the self-indulgent, right? There's a mirror. You're definitely going to be doing a lot of reflecting, okay? Realizing that maybe you used sex as a weapon for a long time, like we were talking about, right? And now it's like, giving your junk a break for a bit, clearing out your root chakra, clearing out your body, getting rid of all that energy that could have been pumped into you or excreted out of you, something like that. You know what I mean? So I do feel like a lot of reflection moves you forward. So I really think you're going to heal from this. And like I said, I do believe that it wasn't another dimension, which is good, because had it happened in this dimension, you might not have made it forward, or without some serious substance abuse, rehab, healing. I'm talking like, oh my God. I mean, what happens to people that get put in those situations? I can't even believe they would want to survive through it. I mean, the nightmares, the PTSD, the flashbacks, everything that must happen to you after you've experienced something like sex trafficking. Like, it's coming out. There are a lot of people being found. I'm not even going to talk about fucking Ukrainian and the massive amount of kids that went missing. And it's just like, it is so bad that I don't really know what's going to happen. Like the way they use kids, the way that they think they can use kids, it's so disgusting. And like, if this person, say, was like a family member and they had you locked up in this like sex cult room in some dimension, that is like major, I just heard gluttony. So it's like this person indulged way too much. And I actually kind of like heard that in a Tea Party song last night, having sex with kids. And I was like, I didn't think I would hear that in the Tea Party. Like, the Tea Party's always been a band that I really enjoyed. And now I'm like, I can't even listen to them because you just never know. You just never know who's into it. And like the House on the Hill and like, the freaky people. And like, but again, this is another dimension. So it's like, I know it leaks out in this dimension. But could you imagine how much it happens in other dimensions with people? If it happens as much as it does in 3D, and like we can't even prove it or do anything about it, like, it's scary. Like, it's super scary. So anyways, 911, what's your emergency? And someone's getting out, someone's getting out of that room, and I'm very thankful that this is the information that came in, because again, 6th dimension. So it didn't happen here, which is really all I wanted to know. Because I'm sure with some people who might come across this reading, it did happen to them in 3D. Right? But I think majority this is in another dimension. And it's just like, I also see an aunt with a boy. Yeah, an aunt with a boy. I see a man with a little girl. Ginger man, blonde little girl. I see twins. Little girl twins in dresses. Oof. Alright, I gotta get out of that. Anyways, take what resonates. That was a pretty intense reading. I have to remember to breathe sometimes. I just like stopped breathing for a while there, and I just now am dizzy. All right. Take what resonates. Like I said, leave the rest. It's not going to resonate for everybody, clearly. But it will resonate for somebody. So, for personal readings, let me know. WhitneyMoonshine@gmail.com. Email me anytime. I am around when I'm not working my 40-hour work week. I actually respond pretty quick for as much as I work. So, yeah. Anyways, give me an email. I was going to say, give me a call. You don't have my number. Yeah, give me an email, whatever. I hope this resonates. We can get more into this and somebody's healing process, but that's up to you. Yeah, peace out. Take what resonates, leave the rest. I'm Whitney. See you later. Have a good one. Peace out.